Hello and welcome. I'm Zelda Kelly. I'm Seeing Crime, and I am actually taping this on July 11th. I've just been felt like I've been nudged all morning into the early morning, night, coming into today, and I thought I'd better do an urgent reading. And this reading is on Prince Albert. We're going to call him that, Prince Albert. You know who I'm talking about, the little tough guy. I've got today the Thelema Lenormand deck, and I've got the Kipper deck. We definitely have the hidden because we want to see what's going on, and we have our trusty dice. And if I haven't told you before, I do want to share this with you. You see that name, Bicycle. That's the manufacturer of this dice. I actually like them, so that's not going to mean anything in this reading except that that's the manufacturer. Many times before I've used dice and the numbers wear off, which is very inconvenient. These, they'll last another century. So before I begin, I want to share with you that there's some really dark energy around this, an extremely dark energy around this reading. Earlier when I was meditating on things, there were noises in my condo that I wasn't hearing. There before, my cat was hissing at something in the hallway. There's definitely some darker energy. Now I'm okay. I know how to get rid of that sort of thing. But there's a dark element hanging around Prince Albert. We're going to see what we're being told. The Thelema Lenormand deck is read in pairs. The Kipper, we're going to just lay out and get a foundation, okay? So I'm going to put the Lenormand deck to the side. We're going to start with the Kipper. I know you all like these cards, and I do too. We're going to start this with the Kipper deck. We're going to see what message are we supposed... Didn't take long, did it? Poverty. Now, this doesn't always mean money. I'm just going to tell you this. It can mean sometimes that we get ourselves into feeling like we're almost in a bottleneck, that maybe we've told so many little fibs, we don't know how to get out of them. But it's definitely a card in which it can mean money when the surrounding cards are talking about money. But I do believe in this particular case, this poverty means that he is exhausting all elements around him to keep up a facade. He's definitely bottlenecking, and let's remember the number 37 up there. So I'm going to put that down here so we don't get the glare, okay? So we're going to fix these cards again, and we're going to see what message we're supposed to get on there we go, another one, Prince Albert. Distant horizon. This is a message to us. It's number 36, and it means there is a silver lining around the cloud, but we're not going to be seeing it for a little while. We have to keep our eye on the future, and I believe it's because the truth will be coming out. He knows the truth. That's why he's in a position of poverty. There's one thing that I loved. I know that you all know Robin Williams. He was in a movie one time where he said, it's called the karma credit system. You buy now and you pay forever. And boy, that really resonates with me in this particular case, right? All right, so we're just going to draw some more. I'm not going to count that one. It drugged too much on me. Okay, let me see. There we are. I'm not going to mention that name. Okay, you see it. Well, why not? It's a coffin. This gives me chills. And maybe for many of you, it does as well. This is the first time that we've been doing these readings for this group, that we've seen this particular card. And now I don't believe that it's going to be the last. Dark energy around this guy. I've got them all down here. All right. We're going to draw one more card, and then we're going to go to the Thelema. All right, here we go. Let me fix these a little bit. In fact, let me do this. I'm going to say that this Prince Albert is the Prince of Lies, the Prince of I don't remember, the Prince of Nope, the Prince of Tough Guy. Okay, here we are. We're going to start back here so we can get it all in camera. Look at that. Okay. So we're needing some more, that one moved. We're needing some more cards here. What is this one? A thief. You can steal many things from someone. It can be material. It can be mental. It can be spiritual. And it can definitely be physical. One more, and then we're going to be heading to our friend here, the Thelema Lenormand. Okay. This one came out early. A child. We are about to see a new beginning in this. We're certainly not done yet, and that is depicted here in this distant horizons. There's hope. And the silver lining around the card tells us, so we're not done yet. This childlike new beginning, the elation of having the truth come out is just fantastic. I keep saying one more card. I got to keep going because I know all of you. This is unfolding before our eyes, okay? Here we go. This one came right away. What do we have? The mature woman. I believe that this is Miss How Long Does It Take? It's the Aquarian organizer. I believe she is the one who is the matriarch. I'm going to call her that. She's the matriarch of the families, putting things together, taking bits and pieces from every one and putting them together in a storyline. So that laid our foundation. Let's see what the Thelema Lenormand deck has to say. We're going to put this to the side. And now we're going to put these over here. In fact, I want to put this card out just so it's on top there. All right. Here we are with the Thelema Lenormand deck. Very large cards. They're very hard to shuffle. And that's usually when I get a larger deck, I like to do a pick a card. We get the same meanings. Okay, so here we are. What is it that we are supposed to know? First card out is the sun. Yeah, there's definitely a sun going to rise on the horizon. But we've got a long path. Do you see this pathway? We have a long way to go before we hear the truth. There's also an Ace of Diamonds. That is a timing card. And that can also be for winter. Number 31 is significant, which reduces or numerology becomes number 4. But this is an air element, which means communication. It means that there's more to come. There's definitely more to come. We're going to put this down here. What do we need to know about Prince Albert? What do we need to know? There's the whip. The Jack of Clubs. Someone who is a false person. Someone who, number 11, I don't know. I don't know what day he testified. That'd be interesting to know. I think it was further on than day 11. But this whip and broom, whipping things into shape, sweeping out what needs to be swept, whipping things into shape, getting a grip, and it means, in some regard, cleansing, as well as punishment. Interesting. We're going to do 2 more because they are read in pairs. All right, so we're going to get these a little bit more organized so they don't get a little messy. Okay, so here we go. There we go. One more. The key. The 8 of diamonds, the key in number 33. The 8 of diamonds definitely means that there will be a success in learning the communication. The truth will come out. And there is a key, and I'm going to say, there is a key witness. This is uncanny because this morning during meditation, I just kept feeling like, because, you know, in his testimony, it was, oh no, I don't get into fights. Oh no. There's going to be somebody that comes forward. They are afraid, but they're going to come forward and say, oh, I know better. And I'm going to tell you, because he is a bragger. Okay, one more card, and then, all right, here we go. One more card. Yep. The Ace of Hearts, a timing card that started in the spring, that there were things going on with him that, well, he became a little sloppy. The number 28, the main male, that's him. So we do know that this is him for sure. This is definitely him. Okay, so we've laid this foundation. Now we're going to go over to the hidden deck. We're going to ask what it is that we know. I'm so sorry for this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to prop these cards up so they don't glare. So there we are. Maybe that will work. Okay. So now the hidden deck. Spirits, guides, angels. We're asking for information. What do we need to know about Prince Albert? That is John. Look at that, my darlings. That's confirmation, isn't it? I love it when this all comes together. I know you do too. That's Prince Albert. And definitely hiding a huge secret. He's the key. He's the key. He is the key element to what needs to be known. Keep watching. Keep watching. Because we're going to hear some more come out about him. Everyone thinks that, oh, he is, you know, nobody's going to say anything more about him. He testified, blah, blah. He had, look at that, the number 3, and we've been talking about the number 3 coming out. So today is the 11th, and I'm going to say number 3. Just remember the number 3. So within the next 3 days, we're going to hear some more things that are coming out. Within the next 10 to 12 days, we are going to be hearing more. Maybe that's going to be the trial, or the hearing, pardon me, on the 22nd. Maybe. So, stay tuned, my darling. That is the key. And Miss Organizer is the one who is trying to keep it all together. Won't you love to see when everything starts coming down? Final message from the Kipper deck. Oh yeah, we're going to hear the jackpot. That's for sure. This sudden wealth in this particular case does not mean money, but it means, oh look, we've got another 11. It means that we have a jackpot of information that is coming out to us. We can't make these things up, my darlings. I want to thank you so much for watching, but keep watching Prince Albert, because I do believe he will land in the can. Bye for now.